Yeah, I think I have too many books. I'm sitting here drinking my lavender vanilla latte that I made this morning. I was hangry, so I had to eat some breakfast before getting started with today's video. It is downpouring here in Washington, so that's great for the audio. My dog's gonna be barking because there are people around us. That's also great. But on a positive note, I'm very excited for today's video because we are gonna be doing something I have been thinking about nonstop for weeks now, and that is redoing my library again. I've made a few videos of me redoing my library. I live in a really small space, and every time I get a book, I have to find a place for it. Then that keeps happening, and I end up getting like 10 books, and I have to find a new place to put them inside of my library. So then I need to unhaul books to make room for the new books, and then I have to find space for the books that I'm unhauling to save for like a little free library video. Wink wink, nudge nudge. It's just a cycle. It's just one of those days where like every little thing that could go wrong has gone wrong. Like my camera won't focus on anything it needs to focus on. The lighting is absolutely terrible because it's raining out today. I spilled syrup from my waffles this morning all over the cute shirt I picked out for today. And so much more that I'm gonna leave out because this is a happy place. We're gonna have a good day. I'm gonna take all of the books that are currently in my bookshelf down, like I always do when I do these videos, and put all of those books onto my couch. And then we're gonna sit down together and kind of hash through what I should get rid of and what I should keep, put them in orders for categories, and then figure out how we're gonna organize it up there. Let's do it. Here are all of my books. We still need to go through all of them and of course put them in categories. You can't even see the second row behind them, so that's great. I really want to count how many books I have because this isn't even including the books I have in a different cabinet that need to be donated. Oh my god, Taylor. So we are gonna go through them all. Maybe you're curious, maybe you've watched every one of my redoing my library videos and you're like, Taylor, I've seen this book 5,000 times. I'm sorry. I need to shrink down this pile of books. It's too much right now. You can't even see, look at, there's more back here. And I know for people that have like a normal living situation, they live in a house and they can like have a bookshelf, this probably doesn't seem like a lot of books, but for me, I live full-time in this RV and I travel with my husband and my pets. Tomato Renee is the cat you see that loves to go up there. Hi Tomato, you want to come say hi? This is Tomato. I love you. Living in the RV, I only have so much space for my books. I somehow convinced my husband to let me have 3 entire cabinets in our RV just dedicated to my books. And these are them. So I have these 2 that still have the lids on them, and this one I opened up for Tomato's little cat nook area. But as soon as I put those pumpkin lights up, she no longer wanted to be in there. I've just been storing my books up there. But now I don't know, do I want to remove the other 2 covers so that it's like an open bookshelf, or do I want to put the cover back on it and take off the lights? Those are the kind of decisions that we need to be making today. I'm excited. I'm also a little overwhelmed. I think I'm just gonna start off by counting what I have, so at least I have a physical number in my brain to know, because I don't know why, but that'll just make me feel better, I think. So let me get to counting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Was that necessary? 100, 20, 21, 22, 23. That number is a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. We're at 123 books that I have in my collection. That's a lot. So we're gonna just start off strong and go through the books that I think you would be like What is that, Taylor? Starting it off with my fantasy paperbacks. I have almost this entire series by Anne McCaffrey, The Dragon Riders of Pern. And this is, I think, the first one in this series. Yeah, volume 1. So I could start this series, but I haven't. I have no idea if I actually like this book series. I have no idea. I haven't looked them up on Goodreads. I don't know if anybody even has thoughts. I saw like 5 of these books in Goodwill and I bought all of them, and now I've just been collecting them as I see them. That's what's going on with me. My mental health is totally fine. So I have 7 books in a series that I have not even read. Love that for me. David Eddings, I think I'm gonna donate this one because I haven't read it and I don't have any attachment to it. It's just one of those books that I got when I was in this fantasy mode. I saw this also at Goodwill and just grabbed it because I was like, why not? Waylander is one of my favorites and I don't think I'm ever gonna part with it. That's gonna be our keep pile. This is my stack of like aesthetically pleasing classics that are all like hardcover and have those really beautiful, intricate designs. So I'm not getting rid of any of these. Oh my gosh, my feet. I can't be sitting on my feet, but now look how short I am. We have books 1 through 8 of Janet Ivanovich. I don't know what the name of the series is. Stephanie Plum. She's like a bounty hunter. It's really funny. I've read 1 through 3. I'm on book 4 right now. I'm not gonna get rid of them. It's just finding places for them in my library that's gonna be the struggle, okay? Moving on. I won these 2 beautiful books in a giveaway, so they are not going anywhere. Which Way to Murder, which is like a cute, cozy, witchy book that I wanted to read over Halloween, but I never did. I think I'm going to donate it because I just don't see myself reading it. I had a phase where I was really into books like that, and then now I'm kind of out of that phase and I don't see myself being back into it anytime soon, so I'm gonna donate that book. And then Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. This is like the gateway into the Cosmere, so of course I'm gonna keep this one. I'd love to read that one still someday. The Hobbit, which I'm still halfway through. The Death List, honestly, I might pick this up soon, like today, because there's a book that I just finished yesterday that's kind of about murder and mystery. For some reason is giving me the same vibe as this. Also, my nails are like, you know what I'm saying? It's the vibe right now and I don't know why. I will show you the book that I just read. It's coming up. We're almost not really through. This beautiful copy of A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin that I found at a Goodwill. It's like one of the first editions, and look at that flop. Like, who are you kidding? I got this for $1, dude. I have not read Game of Thrones. I watched the entire TV series, but I have yet to read it. But when I saw this, I was like, I have to grab it because I've never seen this edition before. I'm excited. If you have any knowledge about this version or anything like that, please drop it in the comments below. I would love to know more about this. And look, we still have all of that. Now would be a good time to go get a snack, grab some coffee, maybe like this video. Comment down below if there are any books you think I shouldn't get rid of, books that you think I should be getting rid of, what I should read next so far. That's a lot of things to comment, but if you do, I will be very grateful. This is the book that I finished yesterday, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And oh my god, this is a 5-star for me. This was so good. I can't believe it's taken me this long to read it. I think I got this for my birthday in 2022. I don't remember when I got it, but there's a vlog of me getting this book and I don't remember what year that was. I finally read it and I'm obsessed and I love it so much and I need to get the rest of the series. I almost bought it all on Amazon yesterday and then I was like, no, I want to like support a bookstore and go buy it in a bookstore. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. This book was incredible. So that is what's making me want to read this book. See the vibes? This is young adult. It's like a murder mystery. So good. Pachinko. I do want to set aside like a pile of my Asian rep books because I have a lot, which I'm very proud of. There's no such thing as an easy job. All This Time is one of my favorite books of all time. I am actually going to be rereading this book and doing an entire vlog on it where I annotate it and I share with you some of the reasons this is my favorite book, and basically that entire video I'm just going to try to convince you to read this. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications to get notified when that video goes live. The Letters of Vincent van Gogh. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with Vinny. I love him so much. My phone case is Vinny. I have a poster of him up in my tiny little RV of Vinny because I love him that much. So I'm excited. I have not read this because I'm kind of like, I don't know when I'll read this, probably in the summertime, and I'll annotate it and like be a little scholar, and like, I love Vin. Now we're getting into more Asian rep. On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. Interior Chinatown. So I have the entire Crazy Rich Asians series and I want to do an entire reading vlog on this. These two books I picked up from little libraries. This one is Falling Leaves. This is And Then. I feel like that's a majority of my Asian rep, which is actually like quite a few. Then we have a book by an author that I no longer support, so I'm not going to give them free publicity. And that's it. I have so many freaking books, dude. Now the fun part. I get to figure out how they're all gonna go up on my bookshelf. Well, I've officially hit a problem. My entire library is full and I still have a bunch of books that are not up there. So I'm gonna take a breather. It's not perfect. I don't really like it, so I'm gonna just take a breath. This has taken me all day. I don't think you understand. It's 1 o'clock right now. I officially took off the covers of the other two shelves and I can literally see my books from here and I feel so good inside. Definitely gonna keep the covers off. We are not mobile right now. We're pretty much staying where we're at for the winter time. Until we need to move again, I will of course have to reorganize my library again so that it could be mobile ready. But as it stands right now, I don't mind how they are up there. Is it my favorite? No. No, but I have too many books right now to actually make it aesthetic. It is what it is at this point. It just is what it is. So first off, we have this cute little classic section. It kind of shifts from being those warm tones into these cool tones, which I kind of like. These are all like those fantasy dragon books that I just could not fit in a better way. I was given this placard with these two books, so I think I'm gonna keep this kind of like that, kind of hide some of that brown in the middle of it. Then I have my Asian rep books and Mistborn because I thought the color scheme fit and I had nowhere else to put it. Then I have just some more random like fantasy books that I thought looked good together, and then of course A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and At Home in Midford. I had nowhere else to put them. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, I don't know if I'm gonna donate it since I've read it or if I'm gonna give it to somebody. I might give that one to Kayla, my friend. I think she would really like that. I took the sleeve off of Narnia and I think it looks so much better. I put my Van Gogh books together, The Secret History. It's all kind of in the same vibe to me, except for Maya Angelou, which just, that's how it fits, so I'm sorry. These books that are just kind of my general, I don't know what to do with them. My little otter from Monterey. These are all of my bookmarks, which are mainly old postcards that I got at an antique store and some photos like from my childhood and stuff, so that's what's in there. And then I put all my Janet Ivanovich books here, and then again more kind of random books in this corner, and then a cute picture of me and Trevor from when we first started dating. I still have an entire pile of books that I'm going to donate right here that I need to fit somehow in the cabinet of books I'm going to donate. I expected there to be more books. Okay, I'm gonna move them up there then. What an incredible day. Honestly, I had so much fun filming. I have not posted a video since November 25th. But I'm happy to be back. I wasn't really happy with what I was making and I didn't know where I wanted this channel to go. I still don't really know where it's gonna go. What I do know is that I'm gonna be making videos that I find fun, that I think I will have a good time making. That is the main element for something that you would enjoy, is if I'm having a good time, I think you would see that and feel that through the video. Granted, today, the elements were against me. I just had one of those days and I know you know what I'm talking about. It was one of those days. All in all, I do feel so much better now that my library is all set. The books have been haunting me and I have been wanting to fix my library for so long, and to have it open and be able to like see them every day and peek in there, and I think it's gonna help me read more as well. So I think today was a win. All in all, I think it was a win. I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video here. I have many more videos in store, so please stick around, subscribe, turn on post notifications. If you comment down below your favorite emoji, I will respond with a joke. Not saying it's gonna be funny, but it will be a joke if that's incentive enough. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.